EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Sideline, a look at the Texans head coach. His side, one of the hottest teams in the league over the last few months. They've won 9 of their last 10. Facing off with him, it is Sean McDermott, head coach of the Bills. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you, excited for this one. It's going to be punter Ryan Stonehouse who gets this thing underway. And we are off in Western New York. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Makes a cut to the right sideline. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Calvin Austin on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And bringing them out, an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It was Kenny Clark on the tackle. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Green light.
Again, it's Bigsby. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go.
Fields on first down. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields finds a man right side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be a first down, Texans. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Houston.
That's another Texans first down.
Here we go.
16 yards.
Throwing again, it's Fields. Flush down now to his left. And this one doesn't go far.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Fields out of the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Fields sneaking it. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Texans start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Shoots away from one. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Bills, and they're wide out, headed to the field for a new series. And as he approaches the 100-catch mark for the season, you can see that his pace has been among the best in the NFL so far. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Catch made left side by Laporta. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
And 13.
What? 2-2. 2-2, what?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This Texans offense readied up for its 2nd drive of the contest. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Here we go.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. And good forward, about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Moving short.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go, son. 3, 9.
He's going to run out of the pistol with Paul. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
They go right back to Hall. Across midfield to the 45. Along this sideline inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans break the tie here in the first. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter.
Swim.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 2nd and 5. Play action now. Murray. Moss hauls it in. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. Looking slant route, complete. Dodges another stop. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Swim.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. His progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Back-to-back carries here. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Murray with the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. They've got first down here from the 36. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Caught quickly on the slant.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Moss finds the football, complete. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. They've got a man in motion. Run on first down. Here's Murray. He brings it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Second and 2 at the 4-yard line.
Here's Kyler to throw. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down.
He was defended by Kenny Moore.
Here he is on 3rd and short. The Texans closing in, and they get to him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Texans are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here we go, son. Hey, 319, did I see that? All right.
3rd down, give to Hall. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Here we go. All right.
They're going for it. Here's Fields. And they got home. Set him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. First call here coming from the shotgun. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Murray. He's running with it. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Bills first down.
Back to throw, Murray. Throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
They Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
Brings up third down.
He tries to sneak it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Gain on the play. That's good for a Bills first down. First and goal.
Kyler looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Murray to throw. It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Murray. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Bills push their lead to 3.
Bills 17. Texans 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hartman with a return. And he's out a little short of the 30. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And the last time we saw Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They give on second to Hall. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He has the first over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A strike for 23 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Cut out left. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Now Fields again. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go, side.
Throwing again, it's Fields. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Here we go, set.
Fields throwing once more. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Brought in. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Bit off with his aim, but that point after is good. And the Texans take a 4-point lead.
Bills 17.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Kyler with a chance to run it here. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. This, the final Monday night game of the regular season. It caps off what was a pivotal Week 17, so let's get after it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. And here's the Steelers running back. He gets a seal here and a seal here, and off he goes. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And this is the Raiders wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Tennessee Titans. And it's Patrick Mahomes. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Titans win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Texans are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And his touchdown, another one for him this season as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. We good. 222.
They start the half with a give to Hall. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
And the Texans
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. Bringing their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Here's Hall once more. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Green knife, go.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. A Muffet bringing that play to a halt.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Fields out of the gun. Quickly to his back. Take Bigsby. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 19 instruction. Sit high.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown, Houston.
And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sails through good. And the Texans drive their lead to 11.
Bills 17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Murray here on 1st down. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Putting the tight end in motion. 1st and 10, Murray. Short pass brought in. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
And bring the tight end left.
At the 47-yard line.
Kyler throwing here. Finds him on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Murray, first and 10. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got him, that's Moss. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Number 82. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3. Another throw coming from Murray. Caught by his back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Man in motion here. On first and 10, it's Murray. Moss hauls it in. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in the loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Throwing again, Murray. This is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start the second half with some needed points.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Sean McDermott keeping his offense out there. They're going for 2.
Are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Again, it's Murray to throw. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Out now come the Texans on offense. Well, we came into this one knowing that these guys were going to run the football, and I don't think anyone is surprised that they've leaned on that again this week, Brock, and the results speak for themselves.
Good numbers when they've run it, including on that last drive, and this is a lead built in part on that rugged running game and effort.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. They run it again with Bigsby. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Buys time, rolling right. Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. This game has already been a good one for him, Bronk. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Here we go. Tonight.
From the red zone now. Cut out left. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Here we go. We're good. Green 19, you guys is that?
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Here we go, son. 58, set up.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They did it. He made the interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
From the gun, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He lofts it deep right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. That'll be the first and more. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, guys. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready? Green 19.
Give up the gut to Bigsby. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
Again, it's Bigsby. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
3rd and 6.
Here we go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job, enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
This one to Williams out left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Yep. Here we go.
Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. The field slides down safely as he picks up the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here we go, Scott. Turbo, sir. Go.
Now it's Bigsby. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Sit out.
Handoff here for Bigsby. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Going after tries goodbye lots. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And they just saw that lead stretched out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game.
Oh, Murray lost it! And the Texans grab it! And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Texans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Extra point try now from Lutz. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
42. Bills 25.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Murray here on first down. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 2.
Slot receivers headed left.
32-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Murray to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Kyler looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Back to the air, Murray. This is Cox, that's Slayton. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10, Murray. A quick slant, here's Laporta. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
That's another Bills.
Looking inside the red zone. That's Laporta again. He's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Another throw coming from Murray. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
Murray, third and goal. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. He goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now fourth and goal.
Desperation time here. And he won't come through on fourth and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They give inside to Akers. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go, tonight. 19 instruction. Stay high.
Once again, it's Akers. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So the Texans come away with the road win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Buffalo.
No Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope, and 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Trends, 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so let's take. Don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane.